know that I'm here to tell you the truth about all the things, especially plants. So today I wanted to go through a list of plants that I think should come with a warning label. I'm not going to do them in any particular order of importance, but let's start off with this guy right here, the Fiddle Leaf Fig. Yeah, I killed mine. I know you did too. It's bad. And the warning label that should come with this is that it's not as easy to care for as it probably says on the label, or as the Instagram influencers would like to tell you. It's pretty finicky. I do have a video about how to take care of it if you want to go back to that. It is possible to take care of it. I, however, failed at that task. So, plants that need to come with a warning label, number 1, Fiddle Leaf Fig. Next on my list, you guys recognize this behind me? Sago Palm. Now, I have my particular feelings about Sago Palm generally, but they were very popular to plant back in the 90s, and usually they were planted next to walkways as an accent plant. So my warning label for this is, if you plant a Sago Palm, know that it's going to get big. And if it gets big and it's next to a walkway or too close to a driveway, it's going to scratch your car and it's going to poke you in your arms and your guests in the arms as they come in your house. Don't want that. Another one on my list is Asian Jasmine. Now, if you watch me long enough, you know I have personal feelings about Asian Jasmine, but there are cases where Asian Jasmine works. But I want you to know that this one needs to come with a warning label because it is not low maintenance, and they probably won't tell you that on the plant label when you buy it. This is a plant that requires a lot of trimming and a lot of upkeep. So if you are a low maintenance landscape person and not a gardener, this might not be the plant for you. You'll see behind me a tree, above my head, a tree. You might think it's a crepe myrtle or a Taiwan flowering cherry, but it's not. It's Alocasia Petalum. Alocasia Petalum is very popular because it has a maroon colored leaf, and so it gives us some variety of color in our landscape that is really lacking in a lot of southern landscapes. We have so much dark, glossy green, and so we try to break it up with this kind of maroon color. But this plant needs to come with a warning label because it gets big. It gets to be a tree. Now, there are dwarf varieties available, but I've also seen those get giant as well, or a lot bigger than they're supposed to get according to the label. So just be very, very careful when planting the Alocasia Petalum because it could take over and just be way too big for the spot that you planted in. Our final plant is fig vine. If you live in the South, you know that we love fig vine for a lot of different reasons, and a lot of people use them the way that you can see right here behind me, which is on a house to kind of give a decorative look. Now, I'm going to do 2 different sides of this plant. One is it should come with a warning label because this is what it can do. It is definitely something that can take over, and once you get it to this, it is going to require a lot of maintenance to keep it here and keep it exactly where you want it. Also, since it has roots, it locks into your brick and it can eat into your mortar. So just keep that in mind. It may not be something they'll tell you on the plant label. The flip side of that is, if you like this look, it's going to take some time to get there. This is not something that happens overnight. It is a very fast growing plant, but it takes about 3 years to really take hold and to start really spreading aggressively. So if you need it and you want it, give it some time. All right, guys, that is all I have for my plants today. If you guys have any plants that should come with warning labels, be sure to comment below and we'll do another video and keep this going in the future.